Hi, alexy1 here, playing multicast. I recently played a game versus this guy and I blundered something, so it wasn't interesting. But this guy is super strong. And we get the King's Gambit from the black point of view for now. And it seems like he slipped. He wanted to go h4. Well, whatever, fine by me. As I said, I blundered something. Like, I let myself get mated in one, and it was not really interesting, so therefore I didn't upload that game. But we'll have a look if this game is something. I don't know. I hope so. I mean, so we can take here now. Well, probably f4 is hanging. Well, not probably. f4 is hanging. But this trade-off should be fine, I guess. He's not taking it. I don't understand what he's doing here. So, what you should know about this guy, he moves pretty fast. And, well, he makes a lot of annoying moves. He's just very good. He's a very good player. So yeah, I don't usually get behind on time as much as I do versus this guy. I don't see what he's doing. He's probably trying to get 95 in or something. I don't know. I don't understand. So let me get a knight somewhere. E5 is the idea. I have to keep this pawn probably. But how? Maybe something like that. And then bishop e5. I should really watch out for tricks with knight f6. But it seems to be working as of now. Okay, so I'm losing this pawn. Yuck. Too bad. But we're still up one pawn, which is nice. I should just take it and just stick with the pawn. Okay, just king b8. So we're up a pawn here. But yeah, it's hard to convert such a position. Okay, so if he moves this queen, we have queen takes d5 obviously. But he won't move his queen. Like I said, annoying moves. He's making a lot of them. Okay, so we're not up a pawn anymore. If he takes on h5, I'm gonna go g3. Okay. d5 maybe. Yeah, I was gonna say that that was probably a good move. So instead of being up a pawn, we're down a pawn now. And this guy is super fast as well. It's amazing how this guy is. This guy is really good. He really is good. It's annoying to play versus a guy who is so good. You don't really. I mean, I don't really have a chance here. I was up 2 pawns. So I'm making a lot of bad moves as well here in this ending. I need to keep my king here, and then my rook there. So let's see, is this winning for him? Probably. I don't really see a win here. There is a flag though. Yeah, this is a total draw.
Draw?
Oh, nice of him. He could flag me here. So let's have a look at it, because it was a pretty interesting game, but I was totally winning after like 7 moves. So the King's Gambit. H3, yeah. I think it's a slip. The engine says H3, but H4 is a known move here. H3, well, I don't know. It seems pretty strange to me. And then H4, I don't know. I doubt it's good. I can go G4 here as well. So the normal setup in this line is you go bishop after a move like D4. You go bishop G7, H6, D6, and then knight C6, knight E7 or F6 and castle. So the point is after H4 you go H6. But here after H4 you go G4. So it's pretty hard to figure out which of the moves is the one you should play here. After H3 bishop G7, which I think is fine. H4, I mean H4 I said. Hello. Is it not working? Yeah, okay. We can either choose to go to the one system with H6, but we can also choose to go to the other system with G4. Probably knight G1 here. And then these two pawns are somewhat weakish. I don't know. I went for this one, but G4 is probably objectively better, but it seems like I'm winning a tempo here, and if you compare it to the other line. And this gains another tempo. I don't really know what he's doing here. So G4 now, and I'm just winning a pawn here. And I thought he would definitely take here, and I'd probably castle and try and get F5 in as quickly as possible, or rook E8. But he didn't. He played Queen D3, which is totally bizarre to me. Knight E6 and just defending this pawn and getting knight C5 in as well. I think he missed this move or something, I don't know. So there are a lot of moves here. Knight C6, Queen C6, castle. Even a move like bishop H6 to get F3 in somewhat. I went for knight C6 because this square for my knight is super good. Also, but there is a problem of well, he's gonna go knight D5 if I do anything like A6. I think knight D5 is the move. We get the Queen B5 in though. Queen takes C7 and then we have mate here. Okay. So he has to take. Yeah, this is taking here. Oh, we're also attacking A2 obviously. So A3 or King B1 probably. Then a move like Rook A4. Yeah, this is definitely better for me. So A6 is a pretty nasty looking move. I didn't see this Queen B5 idea. If I saw that, I probably would have played A6. Okay, it seems like this pawn is gonna fall now. I could have went for Queen B5 here, it seems. There aren't any tricks here regarding something like knight C7, but and still attacking B2, obviously. So Queen B5 here is definitely good. So maybe trading all those pieces isn't really in my favor. And it seems like he's somewhat managed to get a well drawn position at least. Queen D7. Yeah, if he takes here, we have this move here. I was thinking about moves like this, but I didn't really see the point if he goes something like Rook E3 or something. But the idea of Queen D7 is to go to G7. Well, it seems to be way too passive, but if we get Rook E5 in, maybe it's fine. So I saw this and I figured Rook G4 is coming in, I'm fine, but Rook F5 just was off my radar. sadly enough. I was also thinking of d5 here. But yeah, rook f1 for instance. Because now he is threatening to take on h6, and he can just take on d5 next, so. Yeah. So he's totally winning now. And this move is bad. You should go rook f1 and then take on d5. This is somewhat like the ending we had in the game, but if we go b6 here, the point is we're threatening to go rook h1 as well as just taking on e4. So king c1 probably, but then we're just taking there and check, and we're winning the g pawn. So then it's a draw. So b6 here is definitely good. Yeah, this should be a win. I don't see how we should not win this. Yeah, well, this all seems fine, I guess. a4 is probably bad. g6, and there should be a win here. e1 for b3, no? Is this still winning? The engine seems to think so. No, not anymore. Okay, so what is the winning plan here? I'm passing. Passing. Where's the king going? Maybe he can win this pawn. Because the point is, if he goes to f6, we can just check him to death. And he doesn't have a place to hide, so we're just checking until he goes away. So let's see. If he goes there, we can just check him on the side as well. That's not the best, I guess, because he can go to b4. We still have this pausing. Well, if he can keep his a pawn, is he then winning? No, still he isn't, because no, this is still a draw. The engine says it's +3, but I disagree. I don't see how he's gonna win, because I'm just gonna stand here. King e5, whatever. Check. And he can just he can win this pawn. It's no issue. This is still a draw, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. Because this king has got nowhere to go. And if he trades like this, we're just in the corner, so this is a draw as well. So yeah, it seems like this position is still a draw. During the game, I wasn't really sure. But yeah, probably it is. Yeah. So we played on a bit, and we get this position, which is definitely draw. If we lose this pawn, it's still draw. I don't really see how we can lose it, but so it's a win if he has a c pawn here. For instance, let me show you. This is a win because now the threat is c6, and if we take, he has check and promotion. And if we go to c7, we have this move here. If we take this check and then winning that one. And if we go to a7, he's just gonna queen. b6, well, either rook b8 or c7. c7 as well. So with this same motive. So yeah, if he were to get a, well, if he were to get another pawn, not a or B pawn here, he should be winning. But now with this A and B pawn, it seems like it's a draw. As long as I can keep my A pawn on the board, it's a draw. Well, A pawn. If he has A and B versus king, it's winning, I think. Pretty sure. But if so, if he can keep both these pawns and win my 2 remaining pawns, it's a win. But he can't really do that because I can just always get my rook g4 in if he attacks my A pawn with the king. So, and then we can just pass here. And he has no other moves than b3, and then we trade off 1 and it's fine. So yeah, pretty interesting ending. Yeah, let's just quickly show the ending. So yeah, this is just a draw. He went for a quick c6 here for if I pre-moved something like rook g2. Then he's winning. But now it's just a draw. Because I did pre-move, but I pre-moved the check. And now I can take here. Yeah, this is just a draw. So, pretty interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed. And see you next time. Bye bye.